So obviously you've just gone live with Upimium in the warehouse here. Tell me a bit about what it was like from your perspective working with us, with the team at Logistics Help, and then your experience with the product.
Sure. It's been really enjoyable working with Andrew and your team, and like I said earlier, we always wanted to build value for the customer with a lot of simplicity. So we really need to be partnered with someone, the system on the team, to be on the same page as us. You know, really flexible, really innovative, just really always looking for something better rather than just follow a simple page of instruction. So this is really, really important for us. That's why we're looking just to see what we can do, as domestic market is new for EWE. So I think it's been really grateful to work with the Logistics Help team, because we can really get to the point very quickly and also turn into the implementation in a very timely manner.
Yeah. And so what was the go live like? Did you have any troubles? Did it go pretty well? Or?
Go live, you know, every single system go live, there's always something out of expectations. There's no single go live is going to be perfect and exactly what I expected. It's never going to happen. But overall, the go live with Upimium, because all the homework we've been working on, the learning, the time, the resource, and with your team as well, it's been relatively smooth. And within, I think there was both clients put from go live to actually putting live in production. This all happened in the 24 hours. So there's no any kickback or anything. It's just it was a very smooth experience. Yeah.
And so how many clients have you got on board with Upimium?
We got 2 here. We got 2 initially. So we're rolling to probably 6. Probably 8 now, and we still try to roll out to the entire site.
So you've got 8 clients, right?
Yep, and that's just in Sydney. Melbourne, we started with 2 clients, and once Sydney is fully covered with Upimium, I'll get the team to just travel a bit more to Melbourne, just to train up more operator over there. And we also got our first client in Brisbane go live on Upimium last week.
That is fantastic. It's brilliant. But it's not in the e-commerce.
No, this is just more like the traditional 3PL.
Yes, traditional 3PL. But you intend to move it into the e-commerce
100%, 100%. Because I can't see the reason why we can't just apply the same system on the entire EWE business. Even in the e-commerce world, the system is more than capable enough to handling all the e-commerce orders, to do the to do all this filtering and bulk picking, such as emotional event on the promotional event online. The system has all that function in there. We're looking at it to roll it out for our customers. Yeah.
And so when you originally making your decision, like you had a warehouse system before, but it was just a paper system, wasn't it?
So we had a system. That system was really tailored to for the e-commerce, for pretty much for a lot of our. We inherited the system from when the business was relatively small. It's been working fine for us. Not perfect. It's doing pretty much most of the things it can do. But as the business got bigger, when we work with Alibaba, then we would do internationally and domestically. Then we really need a system to. That system we had was just not was not sophisticated enough to tick all the box. So that's the main reason we start looking a perfect system to cover our entire requirements.
So I know you covered the market and you looked at all of the usual suspects that are out there in the warehouse management system land. So what was it about Upimium? And I'm thinking back to that 8-hour demo where we sat in your conference room and went through it in micro detail. What were the things that stood out to you as the operations guy, but also to your technical team? What was it about Upimium that was really
I think it's a number of things, because yes, we do actually gone through spoke to a lot of vendors about different systems. I personally have exposure to a lot of WMS in my previous work experience, and the Upimium, the part that really got our attention for Upimium is quite unique in a way. It has a good layer with the structure, like a lot of other big systems. They have all layer, a lot of protection, a lot of security insurance. If you don't change this, you can't change that to prevent you from making mistakes. But at the same time, it doesn't necessarily locking into that method. You can still have a good level of freedom or to change things, change the process, and also another thing that's so important is if you make a customized requirement to the team, they do really come back to you with very quickly to say, yeah, let's talk about this, maybe we can do it, and with a reasonable price at another time. That's also very important. Like I said, the flexibility that we try to build for our customer, so we definitely need a system to be able to like a extension of our EWE's value and mentality. So for that part, Upimium has been super fantastic for us.
Yeah. Because you did some what I would describe as unusual physical procedures around the way you're doing some of your clients. So and we essentially, like, you've got customization in the workflows in Upimium, but you did some really, really unique things that we were able to meet. And I don't think you would have done that with any other system.
I think if you go with someone really flexible but don't really have a good knowledge of WMS, they probably will do whatever you said, but they'll come back with something quite risky, or you go with something system quite as a complete product already, but they'll be very hard to change. And it's so important. Like we do have crazy ideas all the time. Then because we try to be more efficient too, so the client and our business will can share this benefit of the productivity gaining. So we always come up with new things. This is very important that we draw the plan, implement it and working, and also the risk behind it is really minimal. So that's pretty much there's only very rarely a few systems can do on the market.
Yeah. And we've during the course of the implementation, we've trained up your team. Dennis obviously became the lead, and Dennis has trained other people. So I'm not sending you big bills for support work or anything like that,
right.
am I?
Yes. That's definitely right.
So it's your system, right?
It's pretty much, we feel like it's our own system. We can we can really play around like our backyard, and then we get a lot of freedom to. It's different. So you have to ask for access, send an email, or wait 3 days to give you a simple access to anything. We can actually do a lot of things, especially if you have a staff member quite switch on with some good warehouse knowledge. That will be a really, really good system opinion for them to play, because you can kind of tailor the system to really fulfill all your needs, and the operator that's been working on the opinion will actually develop their own skills as they deep into the system, because they will figure out, okay, I can actually do things this way, and the system may all of a sudden explore them a new way of thinking as running an operation. So all that is very important. If you have your own people try to do new things, or you have maybe your own some sort of IT stuff, this system will really save you a lot of time and money.
Okay, brilliant. All right, so EWE, great business here. Using Upimium, that's going to be rolling out to all your clients over time. Now, if someone's interested in 3PL services and wanted to get in touch with you, where do they go? How would they contact you?
It's a very good question. It's probably something we need to work harder. We've been kind of doing all this work behind the scene. Hasn't really been too much as exposure, but we do have a website. It's www.ewe.com.au. It has info generic email to get in touch with us with any inquiries. And I would love to just put our sales team's contact out there for everyone just to share if anyone got any inquiry. We do, like I said previously, we do pretty much all the international work and also the Max 3PL. That's we'll love to help any customer who scratch their head try to find out what to do with their complex operation. They'll be the customer just say, bring to us, we'll help you.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so thanks very much, Chris.
Thanks,
and
Andrew.
We'll be talking.
Cool.
All right.